Christina Mayo wrote, I am reading the comments and all I see is your MBFR saying that we as military members are serving Wall Street agenda. Where is that proof? And don't say Kissinger says that. I want sources other than Kissinger. Military members are not dumb animals. They don't just join for the money. What money? Just like any job. Christina, fighting for our freedom should not be a job. Our forefathers fought for our freedom, and I don't think they got paid for it. What they got in return was liberty and freedom from an oppressive government, which is the one that we have now. The fact is, Christina, is that the military is fighting for Wall Street. It has nothing to do with our liberty and our freedom. Can we build a house without government restriction? Can we build a house freely? Can we buy land and build freely? Can we do anything freely without government restriction? Thomas Jefferson said, I see future happiness for Americans if they can keep the government from wasting the labors of the people in the pretense of taking care of them. He also said, the policy of the American government is to leave its citizens free, neither aiding them nor restraining them in their pursuits. So freedom comes with very little government restraint. Our government is very restrictive. So our military is not fighting for our freedom because we are losing our freedom. Our government and our country is not a country. It's a corporation owned by international bankers. And they are using our military, the Federal Reserve, the Bank of England, Bank of Canada, Australia, Japan. They're all under the control of the bankers. They use our military. They use the military for their agenda, for foreign policy. And that's why Kissinger said, military are dumb animals used as pawns for foreign policy. Smedley Butler, research it. Most decorated Marine in U.S. history back in the 1920s. And he's the most decorated Marine in U.S. history, and he said, war is a racket. I spent 33 years and 4 months fighting for Wall Street and the bankers. I was a thug for big business. I could have taught Al Capone a few things. He operated in 2 districts. I operated on 4 continents. Christina, the fact is that our military is fighting for the Federal Reserve and their agenda. Gaddafi was trying to teach the nations to go on a gold standard. The Federal Reserve could not exist if we were on a gold standard, because they create money out of nothing at the expense of your children. America has no money for the military to be doing anything. We have no money. The money that we supposedly think we have, the dollar, is not money. It's a piece of paper that was created out of nothing. Gold is money. Silver is money. We have none. Therefore, anything that we do, any operation that we fund through this fake paper is illegitimate. It is unlawful. It is a lie. So, Christina, I just hope that you wake up, you start researching the Federal Reserve, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, banking system. Amschel Meyer Bauer, or Amschel Rothschild, his wife on her deathbed said these words: if my sons did not want wars, there would be no wars, because her sons were bankers. Amschel, their father, taught them the trade of money creation, lending fake money to nations. And this is our modern banking system. And if the banking system did not want wars, there would be no wars. But they want wars. Gaddafi was teaching the nations to the importance of gold. That's why they had to take him out. Saddam Hussein threatened not to use the dollar. Iran does not use the dollar. North Korea. Just do your research. Start learning about the Federal Reserve and understand that they are using the military. If you want to be a patriot, listen to Thomas Paine, which the Bible says in Proverbs 22:28, remove not the ancient landmark set by your fathers. And this is a landmark from Thomas Paine. He said, the duty of a patriot is to protect its country from its government. If our military were patriots, they would not be fighting for the Wall Street and the Federal Reserve agenda. They would be fighting our government and our politicians who are in bed with these bankers.